Alright, so if you're watching this video, congratulations, you're a part of the If you're watching this video, congratulations, and that means that you're in the Crypto Cartel group, the fastest growing group in this company, and I actually like that name. And the reason why I'm making this video, if you don't know me, my name is Shat. I'm making this video because I want to make sure that you guys understand how to maximize this opportunity and actually make a killing when it comes to how much money is going into your crypto account. So when I saw this project initially, like the guy who referred me, he made over $70,000 in 1 month, which is, I mean, obviously that's phenomenal. And he came in on one of the smallest packs that's available. Now, I'm not advocating for you to make a small pack, because even though that's what he did, it's actually a faster way that you can cycle through all of this. But if you can't do it the faster way because you're not in a financial position to do it, then that doesn't mean that you still can't maximize this opportunity and take it to the next level. Now, it's going to take more effort in order to facilitate it the slower way, but I'm going to show you both ways in order to maximize this comp plan completely and make the absolute most money that you possibly can. So obviously we have different packages available, right? So we have the $20 package available, we have the $100 package available, we have the $500 package available, and we also have the $1,000 package available. And I say also as if that's the last one. I mean, the last package is $4,000 until next month. Next month they're going to make the $8,000 cycle basically available to us. But for now, I'm just only going to talk about the ones that we have readily available at our disposal. So at each level, you're going to make a 7-time multiple once you actually cycle the full board. So if you are on the, I said $20, I don't know what the heck I'm thinking, $25 level, right? If you cycle that full board, you're going to make $175. Every board has a 7x multiple because you're going to get paid 7 times on each board. So for the $100 board, it's $700. For the $500 board, it's $3,500 profit. For the $1,000 board, you're making $7,000, which, I mean, obviously is a significant amount. And for the $4,000 board, you're making $28,000. Now, the secret in order to maximize this opportunity is, obviously, you guys know how the matrix work if you're already signed up, because it gives you a visual. You have you, and then you have the opportunity to bring on 2 people, whether it's personal or whether it gets placed by the person that sponsored you or the person that's above you in the matrix. So if the person above you signs somebody up and you have an available spot, then that person will literally fall under you automatically, just because that's how the system works. People are force placed in this system. So you have all of these spots available to you. So you have this spot for a person, and I'm going to make up nicknames for each one of these persons. I'm going to just give them letters, right? So you guys can follow me to understand. Each person can bring on 2 people. And on the last level of each board is 8 spots available. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is your cash position. This is where you make your money. Every time somebody signs up on any of these levels, you'll get an individual payment for that person's membership, whatever package they purchase or whatever the board is. So if this is, for example, the $25 board, then whenever this person makes that $25 payment, that payment goes straight to you, right? It goes to your crypto wallet that you signed up with. So the cool part about this is these spots can be filled by anybody who's in this matrix. So for example, let's say you sign up A, right? And then you don't have a person for another 30 minutes, and then somebody above you sign up person B. That person B still falls under your group. If you sign them up personally, it's always better to have personal signups. And I'll explain to you in a second why personal signups and productivity pays off huge in this opportunity. Because I know some people, they only want to get started and not do nothing. You know, I know that's like a trendy way for people to get fast recruits, but I don't advocate for people to get in any business and plan to be lazy. That's just not a formula for success. Now, obviously, can you still make money by getting in at the right time with the right person and still make money? Absolutely you can. As a matter of fact, I've only been in for a day and a half, and I've already had people who made money who have not done any actual work. So is it possible? Yes. But if that's your plan, then I don't think that that's a solid plan to guarantee profits, because you're not planning on doing anything. So obviously, you got person A, person B. Let's say person B came from the person above you. It really doesn't matter. Now, the cool part about this is, it's in both of these people's interests to fill the matrix up, because the person that goes here helps them. The person that goes here helps them. So it's everybody's working to fill this up. So you have 3 people working to get 4 people, right? It's not just you responsible for bringing in 4 people. Obviously, you didn't even bring this person in, person B, because person B came from the person above you, just because you have an active sponsor. The person who's above you is actually putting in work, so you're benefiting from that just because you're in the right place at the right time. Now, you have 3 people plus the person that's above this person and working to help fill this matrix up. So let's say person A sponsors person C. Let's say you sponsor person D. Person D will fall right here. Let's say you sponsor person E. Then A sponsors person F. Right? I'm just showing you how it can happen in order. Now, at this point, now it's time for you to start collecting payments, because it doesn't matter who in this matrix signs somebody up. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people working to recruit 8 people. It doesn't matter who recruits a person that's in this matrix. That person is going to pay you. So you're going to get paid. You have all of these people working for the same objective, which is to get you paid. Boom, 25, 25. 25, 25, 25, 25. Now, all of these payments are going to your crypto wallet that you signed up with. Now, the reason why I left this spot blank is because this does not actually pay you. This is actually going to pay, because this person still paid and it's still your pay leg. This is actually going to pay for you to get a new board. So you're going to automatically receive a brand new $25 board at no cost out of pocket. So you don't have to pay an additional $25. That last $25 payment that everybody was working to get done is going to, well, this person obviously, U, B, E, are the only people who can get this person. So you have 1, 2, 3 people working on getting 1. So that's going to start you a brand new board under the same price point. Now, here's the interesting thing. Everybody who you personally sponsored in this matrix, whenever they finish this matrix, because even though you have filled in all of the pay spots, person B, now all of his people are filling in his pay spots, right? So once he finished his matrix and he finished collecting his money, guess what? The reason why productivity pays is because, let's say if this was the person that you sponsored, well, I think in my example I said the person above you sponsored person B, but I'm just, just follow along, because in this example I'm going to use person B. If person B was your personal sponsor, the second that they finish getting paid, guess what? That last $25 payment is literally going to go directly into your new board. Like, they're coded to you. So that means every time that they start a new matrix, they land in your matrix automatically every single time. So you got to imagine, if you sponsor a good amount of people, let's say you sponsor enough people to fill up a whole board by yourself. Every time somebody cycles out of this board, they're going to automatically land in your board again. And guess what? It costs them no extra money out of pocket. They're going to land in your board just because they're coded to you. And if they're coded to you and they brought on a person, that person is coded to them. So the second that person actually churns and cycles out of that board, then they go to them. So it's important that you're productive and you also bring in productive people. Because if you're telling everybody in the very beginning, hey, don't worry about paying, don't worry about doing no work, just get in because you're just trying to collect money. Yes, you can collect money fast, but the problem with that is it's going to only be fast money and eventually you're going to burn yourself out. It's important that you create a team that understands productivity. Now, let's talk about how to maximize and make money. Now, obviously, you're still going to get spillover. You're still going to, continuously get volume or people from the person that brought you on if that person's productive. And if you're on my team, if you're watching this video, then most likely that means you are sponsored by a productive person. So the way you make money in this super fast on every single level, see, the beautiful part is how much they pay. You get paid a 7-time multiple, which is the real sweet spot of this program. It's the reason why I got super excited about it. Because if you do the math, all of these payments, minus the last payment that's going towards your next board, that equals $175. The cool part about that is even if you only personally invested the $25, you made enough money to invest into the next level, which is $100, and still have $75 like yourself. So you made $50 profit that you can hold on to, and you also got your initial $25 back. And you're also reinvesting into a new board. So once you reinvest into this new board and you have all of your people do the same exact thing, then guess what happens? It's the same exact scenario, but the only difference is you're going to be cycling on 2 boards instead of 1. You could literally have the same exact people without sponsoring anybody new follow this formula, and instead of it being a $25 board, sorry, let me grab my eraser. Instead of it being a $25 board, it would be a $100 board, right? And that is super cool because as you can see, once it's a $100 board, the profit margins are significantly more. It's a huge difference between 75 and 100. So you're going to go from 175 in profit to 700 in profit. And it's the same thing when it comes to 700. So, because the next level is the $500 board. So at the $700 level, you put in 500 of the money that you earned through the $25 board. I mean the $100 board. I'm sorry, the $100 board. So you made 700. The next board costs 500, well really 550 because of fees, right? So it costs 550. After you spend 550, you still have $150 in profit. And guess what? Now the board is worth, instead of it being $700 in profit, now it's worth just to you alone $3,500 with no extra people. All you have to do is have the same people purchase the next level. And then the same thing with the next level after that. You go from the $500 board. After you do the $500 board, you make $3,500. You reinvest into the next level. It'll be $1,100 plus gas fees, which, shouldn't be too expensive. So it's $1,100. And you walk away with what? $2,400 in profit. $2,400 in profit. Like, don't get too technical with me with the numbers. I'm just trying to run through so you understand the concept. So you walk away with $2,500 in profit, and you're on you're on a $1,000 board, and when your team does the same thing, now you're walking away with $7,000. Right? Obviously you invested the $1,100, but now you have $7,000 in profit. Then you take it to the ultimate level, which is the $4,000 board, which is going to be $4,400 out of pocket. So if you made 7,000 on this board, you take that 7,000, you reinvest it into the 4,400, and what's that? 600. That's 6 plus That's 2,600. So you're at $2,600 in profit. Now, mind you have to add up all of those profits that I said before. So it's not just the 2,600. So let's, as a matter of fact, let's just do that math is on the back end. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the math on the back end of every single time you took profit. But now you're doing a $4,000 board, and that board is worth 28,000. So now you take the 28,000, and that's all profit. So you have to take the 28,000, because now that's the max that's available, at least for the month. Next month we're gonna have the $8,000 board available. But you take the 28,000, you add the 2,600, you add the 75. I remember that. On the 100, the 700, I think it was 700, 550. That's 150. And then on the 1,000, that was the 2,800. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which level am I missing? 26. Oh, the 7,000. Oh, that's the 3,500. Oh yeah, the 2,500 from the 30. 1,100 minus 35 is 2,400. So all together, let's pull the calculator app out because I don't feel like doing all that math. We have 28,000 plus 2,600 plus 75 plus 150 plus 2,400. Total, you made $33,225. And that is if you don't come out of pocket any more than $25. If you only spent the $25 and cycled and did the labor to cycle through each level personally, that's what you would make. You would literally make from a $25 and $20, $27, $30, let's just call it $30 investment. You would have made $33,225 for cycling each board one time and reinvesting your money into the next level. Now, obviously, that's the hardest way to do it. I don't believe that that's the most efficient way to do it. That's going to take time. I mean, even the time to process people, help people, get them through, upgrading the whole nine. It's a labor-intensive way to do this business. Now, is it still profitable? Extremely profitable. Coming out of pocket, only $25 or $30. Let's call it $30. In order to make $33,000, I don't know anything else that you can possibly do where that type of returns are possible. But here it is, literally right in your face, where you can do that here. Now, the thing is this. I just wanted to show that example if you wanted to come in for the smallest amount and understand that it's going to take a lot of labor in order to facilitate doing it that way. My recommendation is to get in at the highest level that you can possibly afford. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want to miss out on other people upgrading to a level that you did not purchase, and then you miss them cycling. Because missing one cycle is missing 7 times the amount that you invest in order to get to that level. So it makes absolutely no sense to miss any cycles for anybody that you personally bring in or somebody that your sponsor bring in. You don't want to miss anybody, because the faster you have people in your matrix, the faster you can cycle. So it's important that the name of the game is speed, because it's opportunity in being prepared. So what I recommend, and this is what I did, I actually came in immediately and upgraded to the $1,000 level. Just to make sure, and I'm going to upgrade to the $4,000 level. I'm just working it backwards. So instead of me doing the 25 to 100 to 500 to 1,000 and then, reinvesting, I'm already vested into every single level up to 1,000 right now. And the second I have a person that's ready to come in for 4,000, I'm going to upgrade into the 4,000. I'll probably do that by the end of the business day today. But when you do it this way, you're literally able to do every board at the same exact time. So the second you talk to a person, like today I just got off the phone with an associate of mine, really great person. I literally told them, hey, if you want to do this, I highly recommend you come in at no less than $1,000 level, because I know how you like to do business. You want to bring on high level people. So if you're bringing on high level people, it only makes sense that you bring them in at the $1,000 level. Now, in order to do the $1,000 level, you have to purchase every level before it, right? So you can't just jump to the $1,000 level. You have to do every level prior to. So if that's the case, if you start day one at the $1,000 level or the $4,000 level, every single person you bring in, if they come in at the same level you came in at, then you're cycling every single board at the same time with every single person that you recruited. Now, when you do it that way, because you've already paid the cost in order to be at that level, everything is profit at that point, and you're cycling every single board at the same time. So you have $175 in commission board 1. You have $700 commission on board 2. You have $3,500 commission on board 3. You have $7,000 commission on board 4. And I mean, obviously, you know, if you're in a financial position to go for the $4,000 board, I say do that, right? You do that, that's $28,000. I say do it faster than slower, because when people see that's where your relief level is, that's where they typically come in at, right? So that's the reason why I'm vested at that level, right? I'm going to upgrade by tonight, because I see that somebody just said I'm doing exactly what you did, and that kind of was a gut check, because I'm like, dang, I should have had a $4,000 level, because that would have been flawless for me, right? So let's do the math. That is $39,375, and that commission is going to be paid out in one cycle if you bring on everybody at the same time at the same level. So yeah, guys, and when they come out with the $8,000 package, this is the goal that I think everybody should aspire to. When they come out with the $8,000 package, let's talk about that for a second. For $8,000, you're going to make 7 times that amount, which is $56,000, right? 56,000. The name of the game is this. The race is to make sure that you have enough people on a $4,000 board who cycled, who made enough money from the program to where they can reinvest their profits into the $8,000 board immediately, because they know that they already have the people to do it, and the second it releases, everybody can cash out $56,000, even though they already made $39,000, which is a situation where we're really in that 6-figure range. I mean, if you do the math, 39,375, that's $95,375 in total commissions. And it doesn't really take much in order to facilitate. So that's the video. I don't want to make it longer than it needs to be. I appreciate your time and attention, and I will see you guys at the bank. Well, actually, since we're getting paid in crypto, we don't even have to go to the bank, do we? Have a good one.